What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, coming to you from the garage once again. And today I'm going to be walking you through an awesome full body strength and conditioning workout using only kettlebells. Before we go any further, do you want to build functional strength, conditioning, and mobility using simple to follow and time efficient workouts? Because if you do, then you don't want to miss your opportunity to save 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. Go ahead and click the link in my description below and claim your discount today. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do it at home. This is going to be a really fun one, and once again, we are doing everybody's favorite day, and that is double complex day. Now, this double complex day is set up a little different than we normally do it, so I'm excited to show you guys this one, and I am excited to do it myself. But before we jump in, let's head to the whiteboard and talk about it. All right, so here's what we've got on the menu for today. This workout's going to be broken up into 2 parts, starting off with our strength piece, very straightforward. We are starting off with 8 kickstand deadlifts on each leg. We're going to rest about 20, maybe 30 seconds, and then go into 8 half kneeling presses on each arm. Then we'll rest about a minute, go back to the kickstand deadlifts. We're going to be doing that superset for a total of 5 sets. Then we are making our way into our double complex piece. So this is where I was saying the double complex is going to be set up a little different than it normally is. We're going to be using this as a straight conditioning piece. So we are doing an AMRAP 14, meaning every minute, as many reps or rounds as possible in 14 minutes of these 2 complexes, all right? So it's going to be starting out, you're doing 5 rows, 4 cleans, 3 push press. You'll do that on one arm. You'll go right into the other arm, do the whole thing again on the other side. Then we are making our way into the second complex, which is going to be 6 two-handed cleans, followed by 5 goblet squats, followed by 4 lunges on each leg. We then make our way right back to this first complex, and we just keep going back and forth as many times as we can for a total of 14 minutes. This is going to be a little bit of a burner. I put this one in my kettlebell class this morning, and people got a little beat up from it. So I'm nervous, excited, and I'm excited for you to tackle it, all right? So before we jump into it though, let's get a little warmed up, and then we're gonna have some fun. All right, so into our 5th and final set of this half. Oh, I just realized I did these a little out of order. Anyway, from what I did on the board, starting with the half kneeling press. So half kneeling press, half kneeling position. One knee is on the ground, one leg is up. The knee that is on the ground, that arm is gonna be one that is pressing, okay? Nice flexed wrist, so these knuckles are pointed towards the ceiling. Elbow is in nice and tight, and this foot is centered, okay? So that's gonna make sure our core is working to keep us up and balanced and not our legs too much, right? 8 on each side. Whew. God, those are hard. All right. Whew. Damn. Oh, that was 62 pounds, by the way, 28 kilos for my non-Americans. On to the last set of kickstand deadlifts. All right, so kickstand deadlifts, real quick, in case you don't know what one is. It is a deadlift, but with one foot kicked back a little bit. So if you're someone who likes the idea of maybe single leg RDLs, but you really struggle with balance, this is a really good middle ground. This is also a great way to deadlift if maybe you don't have super heavy kettlebells. Now we're putting all of the pressure and intention on this one leg instead of the 2. Last thing is, whether it's with kettlebells, barbells, dumbbells, trap bar, a kickstand deadlift is a really good way to deadlift if you ever struggle with like one-sided back pain. So I used to for a really long time, and if I did my deadlifts in a staggered stance, this kickstand position worked wonders, okay? So the concept is the same as a deadlift. We just had this leg back. I've got about 5% of my pressure and weight on this back leg. All of the weight goes on this front leg. This back one is just here for balance, all right? Double 80s or 36 kilos for my non-Americans on this last set, 8 each leg. Right into that other side. God, those are great. All right, done with our strength set. It is on to what is going to be a rough and brutal circuit. Let's hit it. All right, so just under 2 minutes left. We got time for one more set. First complex, here we go. I'm doing dead cleans where I just come to the ground instead of swinging between my legs. Only reason, I just feel like it. Okay, where's the other one? That was 62 pounds, 28 kilos for my non-Americans. This is 80, 36 for my non-Americans. Here we go, extend up, pinch the elbows. 6, 2, 3. Leave it there, 5 squats. 4 lunges, almost there, home stretch. One more. Oh shit. Oh my God. Okay. That sucked. You do try that. I'm sorry, but I'm happy. That's a wrap for me. And that is all I got for you today. I am done. That one was really hard. Sorry in advance, like I said, for anybody who might try this workout. It's a rough one, but it was a really cool way and different way for me to do a double complex day. I tend not to do them as much for conditioning and usually for strength, so I like switching that up. And it was great. I really only used a few kettlebells for this entire workout, and it took me about 40 minutes, right? So as always, you don't need a ton of time, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you don't need a ton of space. Just a tiny garage is all you need, all right? Thank you guys for sticking around. If you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.